G'day guys, it's Scott Alexander King here from Animal Dreaming Publishing. I just thought I would sort of start a little conversation really, because I've had a lot of people ask me over the years, how did I get published? How did I start my publishing career, and how did I get to the point where I'm now, I guess. People are most curious about that. They want to know, how did I well, first, how did I get published, and then how did I turn that opportunity into a career? Because that's all I do essentially is write books and talk about my books and talk about the content of my books all over the world. So how did that start? Well, I accidentally wrote my first book. I accidentally wrote Animal Dreaming, which I self-published many years ago. Not very many people have seen it in this format, and I'm very proud of this book because it changed my life. But I accidentally wrote this book after a friend asked me to make a list of all the animals that are in our area, that were in our area at the time, and not just make a list of the animals, but offer a couple of lines as messages from those animals. And so of course I started to make the list, and the list grew and grew, and the more I wrote, the more I was inspired to share the messages of the animals. So after a little while my short list became a long list, and as I went back and fleshed out the earlier messages and sort of made all the animals fairly distributed with their interpretations, I thought, okay, well, I've gone this far, I might as well keep going, and I turned it into a book. I actually turned it into a manuscript for a book, not knowing a single thing about what I was doing. I had no idea what I was doing, no idea how to write, no idea how to put my thoughts into words in a format that other people were going to understand and appreciate. I had no idea how to edit, I had no idea any of that stuff. Anyways, passion basically led the way. I did not get in my own way. I did everything in my power to ensure that the book would be published by not letting my own self get in the way, my own fears and my limitations and my self-worth issues and all that sort of stuff get in the way. I really decided to make this mean something. So I did. I published Animal Dreaming in this format, and believe it or not, it sold extremely well, and that was mainly because there was no book like it on the market. Cutting a long story short, after many years of being published by other people and selling my soul to different organisations, I pulled back all my power, all but a few of a handful, maybe 2 or 3 manuscripts or books I didn't get back from the publishers. They're still with them, but the majority of my work I've pulled back. And it was the brainchild of my beautiful wife Trudy to start our own publishing company. So now, after all these years, Trudy and I are offering others the opportunity that being self-published offered me. So if you are someone who, like me, has a dream of turning a love of writing into a career as a published author, I know I can help. I know Trudy can help. So visit animaldreamingpublishing.com and check out what we have to say, because all you need to do is present to us a manuscript, and we will help you turn that into a world-class publication. We will organise everything for you. So although you are still fully in charge of your publishing journey, you are totally in control of the direction it takes, and everything down to how the book is going to look and feel. All that will still be in your control. Trudy and I will make sure that the process of getting that book published is easy. So we'll organise editing for you. We will organise someone to create the cover. If you're producing an oracle deck, we've got the ability to help you find an artist and to approach that artist and to secure them as the artist responsible for creating the art for your deck. We can help you to do all the internal layout of the pages. We can put it all together so it's ready for print. We can organise the printing process for you. We can have the books delivered to your home. We can have the books distributed into stores if that's what you would like, because not everyone wants to have their books sold through a distribution company into stores, but if that is what you would like, we can do that for you as well, but in Australia, through New Zealand, and if you're really brave, we can help you get your books overseas into Europe, into North and South America, into Canada, and we're branching into other places. So just know that we have everything at our fingertips to help you to turn your written manuscript into a totally professional looking book or oracle deck that would be welcomed into any home by millions of people, potentially, all over the world. How does that sound? That sounds pretty cool to me. So if you are interested, visit animaldreamingpublishing.com, animaldreamingpublishing.com, just making sure I got that right, and check out the submissions page where all the information that we will require to help you get started will be found. Drop us an email, have a chat, share with us your ideas, and we'll do what we can to help you fulfill your dream of becoming a published author. If the process of publishing or writing even is too much for you to cope with by yourself and you'd like to be coached through that process, we can help with that as well, because in August we are offering a 3-day Writers Empowerment course, a conference online, totally online, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can participate in that experience, and during that process we will basically walk you through the entire publishing process. Not just of how to write, but how to edit your own work, how to make sure that you don't suffer from writer's block, how to avoid all that stuff. You know, how to motivate yourself, how to get the juices flowing when it comes to your creative output, and basically how you can, you know, everything from putting the pen onto the paper for the first time to seeing your store on the your book on the shelves in the stores, everything in between. We'll talk about everything in between. So if all that appeals to you, again, visit animaldreamingpublishing.com. It's all there. Flick us an email, book in, contact us, whatever it is you need to do to get the ball rolling, and we would be more than grateful, more than grateful to hear from you, but also more than happy to help in any way that we are needed. Thanks heaps, guys. We look forward to hearing from you very, very soon.